Here we are, MMA UK. We're here with Rayson.
Yep.
Nice to meet you, Lee. Now, what we've got here, we've just got a few questions. Just go through, just get the people to know you a little bit better. If we can start off by just telling us where you come from, where do you train out of, who your team is.
Yeah, come from Rothwell, Northants. Train at U.S.A MMA in Corby. Train with like Den, Wilsey,
Yep.
and Dwyer brothers.
Okay, fantastic. How did you first get into MMA?
I had a friend doing it, and he kept trying to pester me into it.
Yeah.
It took a while.
Eventually he got you down. Was it mainly on the martial arts side, or was it sort of the fitness aspect? That
More
you sort
fitness
of,
really, because
yeah.
I was quite big, to be honest. About 17 stone when I started.
Crikey, so
Yeah,
you're
so
one of the guys who's trimmed down
Yeah.
into the athletic shape as opposed to the sort of muscle side.
Fast.
I didn't want to go down that road. Now, what did your family think of you first? You know, taking your first fights and getting into it.
To be honest, at my age, they said I should have known better.
Yeah.
But now they support me through it. I mean, they know I'm quite stubborn, so the more they say no, the more it means yes to me. So
Yeah. And how long have you been doing it now?
about 4 years.
About 4 years. About 4 years. And your record at the moment is 8-1. 8-1. Very good record. Very good record indeed. Now, what would you say is your biggest supporter in your family? Who is it? Who's behind you the most? Do you have someone
my
who?
partner.
Yeah.
Kaylin,
She always there all the fights as well.
Yeah, if you watch any of the videos, you'll hear her screaming in the background.
It's not too much for her then to come watch you then.
No.
Fantastic. What did you start off martial arts wise? Is there a particular background? Did you have
quite a bit of boxing when I was younger.
So
I was never any good at it being short and fat. The tall guys that kept punching me.
Yeah,
No, to be fair, no, I did alright at boxing, but I just realised that it probably wasn't the best one for me, being on the challenge side.
You like the other aspects of it?
Yeah, more wrestling and jiu-jitsu.
That's fantastic. Well, obviously, you know, when going into a fight, is there anything you do particularly mentally to get yourself into the zone? I mean, or are you quite self-motivated?
Yeah,
anyway?
self-motivated training really. I mean, you've got a team around us that motivate you enough.
No, that's fantastic.
It's just the buzz of it, really.
Well, what we'd like to know for the fans, you know, a lot of the different fighters will have something they do particularly well, you know, like Anderson Silva with the front kick. What would you say is there something to particularly watch out, something you do particularly well?
Yeah, more ground and pound, really.
Ground and pound, some Donkey Kong ground and pound, yeah. No, fantastic. So, you know, that's just something to, you know, for the fans to watch out for. You know, if you get them in that position, now is the time to really double focus. Don't go and get you know, refill your drink then. Where would you like to see yourself as a fighter in about 5 years' time? Where do you see yourself? Do you see yourself, you know, growing, going further in the game?
To be honest,
You
my
just
age is sort of
take it every day. I mean, have you had any serious injuries, anything before?
Yeah, I've had a few. I broke my leg a couple of years ago. You know, a bit like Anderson Silva's really, but not as dramatic.
Yeah.
Not in a cage.
No worries. Well, you know, going into the tournament, obviously with Battle Arena, have you fought with Battle Arena before?
Yes.
Yep. How many times have you fought?
All of my fights.
All your fights been Battle. So you've been well and truly one of the guys.
Yeah.
What do you know about the guys that you're going to be fighting in this sort of upcoming tournament?
I've only seen the video on the promo of Fighter Source. Obviously, he's quite confident. He says, I'm not going to last very long. Which my partner second, so I'm not really sure. It's not looking too good for me, really.
Right. Well, so I mean, what do you know of your opponent going into this? Do you know if he's?
Obviously, they're going to be good. They've won a tournament in America. I mean, apart from that, I'll leave it to my coaches to look at the fights.
That's fair enough. Well, I mean, lastly, is there anyone you'd like to say particular thanks to?
Just all my team, really.
Just the team,
yeah,
and obviously your missus as well.
Yeah, my missus, for putting up with me.
And we'll be able to hear her #1 shouting in the background on the YouTube videos.
Unfortunately, yes.
Well, in your career, what victory in your career meant the most to you, and why did it?
Obviously, winning the title in my last fight meant the most. It's been one of my goals really from when I started, to get a title. Yeah,
of course. Fantastic. Well, just a couple of little fun questions for the fans. What was your favourite cheat meal?
Cheat meal? Got anything really.
You're not fussy.
No.
And lastly, Batman vs Superman is currently being produced in the cinema. Who wins and how?
I'm a bit old for comics. God knows.
Yeah, I know.
It's a strange question.
I think we might scrap that question because I think it's Superman wins every time.
Yeah.
But that's brilliant, mate. No, that's fantastic.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Appreciate that. Fantastic.